Hi, I'm going to show you how to use the wood stove. This is a Quadra-Fire Yosemite, so let's go over just some basic anatomy in this general area. Welding gloves. Use them if you're loading the stove because it'll prevent your hands from getting burnt. This is our cache of regular burning stuff. These are our fireplace tools. There's an ash bucket and ash shovel behind it. There's a box of paper and cardboard if you need that to start the fire. This right here is our humidifier. So you fill this with water before you start the stove, and what it does is it keeps the ambient room moist. And behind that is a bucket of bark from the local trees. So if you want kindling or tinder, you can pick out any of the dead stuff. There's a brush pile on the west end of the property, and you can burn that. But this manual right here will be in this red book tucked in the back. So let's go over the anatomy of the stove. First of all, starting at the bottom is an ash pan. Way underneath here, up above this cookie sheet, what you do is you open this by turning it that way, and it releases the latch, and underneath you have what looks like essentially a dresser drawer to catch ashes. This is directly connected to the firebox itself where the ash falls in through the grating. So to close this, just turn it up, push in with your other hand, and then push down on the latch. Oop. There. Now it's closed. These two knobs over here. So if the knobs are out this way, like these are, they are closed. This is the starting damper, which allows a lot of air in there. And this is if you want your fire to burn slower. So right now both of these are closed. We're going to start the fire, so we need to push both of them in, like so. This is a side air door. And if you have the firebox burning and you open this, this will suck in a bunch of oxygen, and it's almost like a blast furnace. You'll be able to hear it. It'll go, and it pulls in air from this area here. And this is the main heat chamber right here. I've already taken the liberty to load it up with kindling, tinder, and 3 balls of newspaper. Over here in the paper box, we have the torch. What we like to do first is turn on the torch by rotating that, pushing this button, and then I like to heat up these pipes on the stove. What this does is this starts a heat convection, so all the smoke goes up the flue as opposed to back in your face. And that's by making the top of the stove and the flue pipe warm. So do this for about 3 to 4 minutes just to get them nice and warm, and so the smoke will then rise. Now I've already heated the pipes for this demonstration, so they're already hot, but I just wanted to show you my particular technique for doing this. So now once the pipes are sufficiently warm, you can actually light the paper. And as you can see right now, all of the smoke from the burning paper and the tinder is going up the flue as designed because we took the precaution and warmed up the top of the stove first. So we'll just close this main firebox door, and we'll let the side door draw in the air while these two dampers are at full open. Remember, push in to have them at full open capacity, pull out to close them.
Want to take a look at where the fire pit is?
Sure.
Where we can dump the ashes. So it's out here. Near the wooden shed is where the fire pit is. So you can have your outdoor fires here as long as the county is not banning any fires. And you can also dump the ash bucket right here too and not worry about any ashes being hot. They'll be safe right here. And then the brush pile that Brian was talking about is over here. And you can see it. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit there. So you're welcome to use any of this for kindling. This brush right here, it's full of sap and it'll light really fast. So that is how you do a fire at the cabin. Enjoy!